Oh my God. So, Adrian Wojnarowski, thank you, man, because we just found out Detroit is being this year's Oklahoma City Thunder in the sense that I guess they're being the cap space heaven for teams because the Knicks are trading now Nerlens Noel and Alec Burks to the Pistons. Sources tell ESPN. And the Knicks will unload $19 million in salary to clear up the way to have cap space to sign free agent Jalen Brunson. Wow. What a turn of events, and I'm very interested by this because this is something that I think none of us were expecting in the sense that the Pistons, I thought the Pistons were going to try to go get Miles Bridges or, you know, another guy like DeAndre Ayton or something, but then, they drafted Jalen Duren by, acquiring that pick. So it's kind of interesting to see that they're planning for next year, it seems like, in terms of free agents, acquiring free agents, and they're going to keep with the talent they have here. So I expect them, maybe Nerlens stays to be part of the center rotation, but maybe they both stay and be veterans to help the locker room, but I expect them to maybe be bought out. Okay, so let's talk about what else is we learned from. So basically what we learned from this is that they're really going all the way in for Jalen Brunson. They're going to try to outbid the Dallas Mavericks. They're basically saying, hey, we want Jalen, okay? And we're clearing up the cap space, and rightfully so, because a lot of people would argue, first off, the Derrick Rose connection with Jalen Brunson is real. His father's there too. So in my eyes, it kind of just makes sense for him to go there and want to go there, even though I know a lot of people are talking about the income tax. I don't think that's going to play as big as a factor. This is just showing that they're all the way in acquiring Brunson, which I think is a good move. I like Brunson. I think he's a good guy. I know some people, like specifically, I've heard rumors that people feel that he's not the guy that, like the creator that everyone hypes him up to be, which I think is interesting in its own right, because personally I think he's a great player. He's a stud. And I don't know. Imagine Derrick Rose, Emmanuel Quickley, and Jalen Brunson as the backcourt rotation for like point guard position. You still have Quentin Grimes, Cam Reddish, okay? And you also, and for me, I think it just works out really well for the Knicks. You have Evan Fournier still there, RJ Barrett. I think it gives them a lot more help on the perimeter. And the Knicks are including 2 future second-round picks and cash considerations in this deal. And my dog just barked there. I'm sorry if you guys heard that. But, hey, girl. But, yeah, I got to edit this out, I think, if I remember. And, look, I think Miles McBride, Quinn Grimes, Manuel Quickley all will be able to play a bigger role in that. Like, Emmanuel Quickley, I think, is going to be a breakout guy. Quinn Grimes, Miles McBride, I expect him to play a bigger role. Evan Fournier and RJ Barrett, they're starters. You got Jalen Brunson probably starting. Derrick Rose, 6th man. You got Julius Randle at the 4. At the 5, I guess you're going, Jericho Sims. I think it's interesting. Look, I think it's definitely interesting how committed they are to actually going out there and getting themselves Brunson, which I think, good for them, but is it bold if he doesn't become but he's the right environment. His dad's there, his mentor and Derrick Rose is there. I think it's just the right environment for Jalen Brunson to take that next leap, and maybe that's why he's there, because I think I read somewhere the reason why he wants to leave Dallas is because Luka Doncic is too ball dominant for him to really feasibly grow. So that does make sense. That argument, that's the true argument. That one does make sense. And I don't wonder anymore. I think he is going to New York. I think this is a done deal. And obviously tampering can't be made real, but this move, they are going to be trading players if they weren't going to be getting a guy.